Boys, we're your hosts Al and Julie, and today we're going to be talking about
the printing press.
Before the printing press, all works were written by hand or spread through woodcuts, especially religious works, which was super time-consuming.
Large monasteries had rooms called scriptoria where monks would sit and copy books all day.
But the monks weren't allowed to fix errors, so it only got worse as more and more generations copied books.
Some of the monks were thought to be illiterate themselves. Traditions were passed down orally, and literacy rates were low.
A young Johannes,
which directly translates to John Gooseflesh,
Zerladen zu Gutenberg, was down on his luck.
He's a failed mirror maker.
And he's got a name that sucks.
He got into the mirror business because as religion spread,
more and more pilgrims were interested in buying devotional trinkets.
When that didn't work out, he shortened his name to Johannes Gutenberg,
John Beautiful Mountain,
and left his hometown of Mainz, Germany, to move to Strasbourg, France.
1456 rolls around, and Europe is introduced to mechanical, movable type.
This idea launches us into the printing revolution.
Something interesting to note is that before printing books, the press was used to print indulgences for the Catholic Church.
Later, we'll be discussing how betrayed Martin Luther might feel by this.
But until then, let's move on to the Gutenberg Bible.
Gutenberg's Bible was the first book of its kind.
Because it was the first book to be mass-produced, it meant that literate members of the middle class could access information previously held back by the clergy and monks.
This is the first time people could read the Bible on their own instead of just listening to it in church.
The Bible could be produced quickly and cheaper than ever.
Printing in the local language also made reading available to those who didn't know Latin.
Including women.
The clergy isn't ecstatic about this new shift and implement new terms of censorship, starting in 1847 when Pope Innocent VIII required that all books be approved by the Catholic Church before publication can occur.
What a looker. Censored books included anything that wasn't printed in the language of Latin.
And forms of the Bible.
But the censorship didn't last too long.
Because books were being printed too rapidly.
So overall, what were the effects of the Gutenberg printing press?
Standardization of grammar and spelling in languages other than Latin came about.
Did you know, prior to the printing press, Greek and Latin texts were printed without spaces between the words? It
is worth mentioning again that the printing press allowed regular people to access information.
This later contributed to the spread of ideas during the Renaissance and the Scientific Revolution,
including Martin Luther's 95 Theses.
Plus, literacy increased all over Europe, which prompted the growth and introduction of universities.
Unfortunately for Gutenberg, printing didn't really take place until after his death.
While the exact number of remaining Gutenberg Bibles is kind of vague, you can buy a page from one of the remaining 21 in existence today for only
$100,000?
Thank you so much for watching this episode of Al and Julie's Update Show.
All of our sources are in the description below.
If you liked this video,
or if you didn't,
like and subscribe.
And comment below your favorite page of the Gutenberg Bible.
Vera Boys out!